Kia ora, welcome back. Just getting a little bit of a warm-up done before I get into some moving outside. But I wanted to just do a follow-up. Thank you for the feedback around the preparing for selection video that I did yesterday. A couple of questions have come through. One in particular that's been a fairly common one, both emails and direct messages, and then I think there's a couple of comments on the video itself, asking for my take on doing some of that training and preparation while sleep deprived and in a sort of starved state, I think was part of it. That's definitely been the questions come through in the emails anyway. And my thoughts on that, in and around, would that not help build some resilience mentally and help with the preparation for selection? I think there is validity in that and looking to do that if that's what somebody wants to do. For me, I don't program anything like that into the training. I don't recommend it for a number of reasons. Health and safety is one of those things. I don't know what individuals may be doing in their day-to-day job, whether you're a soldier, whether you're a civilian, whether you operate mobile plant and machinery, whether you're driving a car to and from work. And there's a whole bunch of things, other factors at risk or at play to consider from my perspective. And probably the other core part or key part for me is that I never did that. I never did any of my training intentionally in a sleep deprived or starved state. I don't recall ever feeling hungry or starving prior to or during any of my training sessions. And although I would have been tired and stiff and sore, especially the tour days, the morning session after training, the afternoon, evening before, if I didn't have a very good sleep. So I guess there's probably, to a degree, there's varying levels of sleep deprivation, I guess, is my personal take. And just again reiterating, I never intentionally did anything like that though. So yes, I probably may have had a poor night's sleep a few times throughout my training and preparation. I don't recall ever feeling starving or hungry during any of my training, but I definitely don't recommend it. I don't think you need to. And the other core part or key part for me, so those things with health and safety aspects, depending on what you do, your life, what it consists of in general, the fact that I never did it, so I never intentionally put myself into that sort of state or position prior to training. And then the third part, which is what I was going to talk about, is in regards to, or the third key part, I personally believe, having been in that state and gone through that twice here in NZ and over in Australia, when you're in those moments, that really, for me, as simple as it may sound, it just comes down to how badly you want it. If you want it and you want to do that, then you'll suffer through it. You'll find a way. You'll figure it out. And if you can't figure that out, well, then you'll quit. And therefore, the unit isn't for you. That isn't the place for you to go and serve at that time. So you might quit at that time because you weren't prepared for it. Maybe that taste of what it's going to be like is what you needed to maybe generate or develop that mental scarring or callus in the brain or in the mind, in and around saying to yourself, okay, yeah, I can do this. I've been here before, even though it may have been for a brief moment or whatever. So yeah, I do think there is potential to build resiliency by training and doing those types of things, either while in a starved state or sleep deprivation. But I don't recommend it for your own personal safety and the safety of other people that you may be working with or working around. I never did it. And like I said, my third part or piece is, to me, that just comes down to how badly you want it. You need to be able to adapt on the fly to stresses that are applied to you and or to things that are taken away from you. So that's my honest take on it. Hopefully it helps and hopefully it gives a little bit more context. But at the end of the day, it's up to you. If that's what you feel is going to give you a better chance doing that stuff, then go for it, eh? I don't recommend it. I don't put any of that sort of stuff in any of the programs that I provide for people that are preparing for selection. So that'll do on here, I think. Well, actually, I'll go for a little bit longer, but I'll wrap this video up. So, any challenges, obstacles, trials that you may be going through, keep turning up, man. Just stay in the fight, keep moving, get a bit of a sweat up, get your heart rate up, take your mind off it, off whatever those issues or challenges are that might be. Get out, go for a walk. Doesn't have to be high intensity. If you want to make it high intensity, do that. But try to put yourself in another place. And I find for me, training, exercise, getting a sweat up helps. Understand and know that the sun will shine again and that there will be better days ahead. They are just around the corner. So keep turning up, stay in the fight, stay consistent, stay disciplined, and good things will happen. So remember, go always a little further. Who dares wins. And until the next video, a big mana away from me to you.